So this is a test rant or some sort, I guess. I'm just going to start talking about things. Lost Horizon is a book by James Hilton. It's about people who go to Shangri-La back in like the 40s or something. I have it. It's not a big book. I'm going to try and reread it because I got through like half of it and then I stopped reading it. But it was really good. I like the way that they had the characters representing like pretty much all of mankind. So I'm going to read that. That's on my to-do list. Other things are school-related, which I should really start cracking down on, like a lot stronger. And then, of course, there's the comic book, which I've been drawing more panels here lately. I'm starting to get more momentum going towards that. And more panels that I finish, I start getting like more excited about the next panel that gets going. So that's good. If it's exciting for me, then it must be exciting for at least one other person in the world, right? Right? Probably not. So yeah, a few days ago, I used to have Windows Vista, and a virus hit my computer so hard that I actually decided to go out and get Windows 7 and just format the whole thing. The downside to this is that my microphone doesn't seem to be working well, so all this is kind of a test. If it turns out well, maybe I'll post it. But maybe not. I bought a PSP. That's cool. I've been playing Metal Gear Acid 2 like it was crack. I enjoy the crap out of that game. And it really makes me want to, like every time I play it, it makes me want to play Metal Gear Solid 2. Which a lot of people are like, well, Solid Snake's not, you don't play a Solid Snake for the most part not. You only play Raiden, and Raiden's a little whiny guy. And Raiden does whine a lot, but so does like Titus from Final Fantasy X, and I love that game just as much. So I love them both. So people who don't like whiny main characters can suck it. What else is going on? Nothing. I'm employed. I have stuff going on at my job. It's an easy job. It's a slacker job, so it goes in well. We fit like a glove. And I've been playing, or I was playing World of Warcraft. My account's frozen for the moment. Once I get like stuff settled, I could probably go back into the world of Azeroth. And I would like to do that before the new expansion comes out, Cataclysm, so I can have a guy who's, you know, really good, so I can like do a lot of stuff pretty much instantaneously, you know, do all the expansion stuff instantaneously. Nah, I don't know. Get so bored so quickly lately. It seems like everything I do just starts kind of getting to me. That might be because I'm drinking a lot of coffee here lately. I started developing a taste for coffee like, I don't know, a few months ago. And it's not one of those things like, okay, I'll have coffee, but make sure you put plenty of cream and sugar in there. No, I tried pure black coffee, and I was in love. It was, coffee is my new wife, you know. And so all that caffeine's probably just making me agitated. Probably. I love how I said probably like Dr. Zoidberg. But I haven't really had a whole lot of coffee today. We're out of coffee at work, and I don't know, it's like, no, it's like 6 here, so I'll probably make a pot of coffee, because that's usually what I do. I don't know why I do it that way, but when I'm home, instead of like making some in the morning or even the afternoon, I wait until like 6 in the evening and I make a whole pot of coffee and drink it. So that's probably bad for me. But on the plus side, I'm pretty much completely sworn off sugar. I had some today, but just because I had like some Quick Trip coffee and it was like really good Quick Trip coffee. So I was like, well, I have one of these muffins that have been here that, or not muffins, but they're cupcakes. But Alicia left them there because she like made them and they're really good. So kudos, Alicia. But yeah, so that was my sugar intake. And then I also had almonds like yesterday, like almonds and a V8 Fusion, so that balances out. I mean, that sets itself off. I have coffee and sugar today. I had V8 Fusion and almonds yesterday, so I should be even right now. But technically, since I've been junking out all of those times beforehand, I'm probably really in the red in terms of health. But there's really nothing I can do about that right now. I don't have the money for like to afford doctor's appointments or dentist's appointments or all of those other appointments. So I'm just gonna kind of rough it for a while and try and take care of myself the best I can until I could probably try and get a full-time job, hopefully up at the school as well. Some sort of cool job of me not being uncool. You know, that job. But, yeah, I was like running numbers today because I was like, well, you know, I really want to stay better in touch with my friends because it's becoming a real pain in the ass to try and get a hold, mainly, not really try and get a hold of them, but it's a real pain in the ass to try and get a hold of me, because if I'm not online, and I'm not at the house, then you're probably not going to be able to get rid of, like, a hold of me, and there I keep going probably, like Dr. Zoidberg, like I'm just letting that B-roll, and it was like Patton Oswalt, I think, was talking about, you know you're getting fat when your bees start turning into fat bees, and fat bees are like when you go, she bought the biscuits, and they were very good. They were blueberry biscuits. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about money situations. Like, I could afford a phone. Like, I could afford a good phone and pay for it, and then also afford a few other things, but it eventually gets to the point where it's like, well, now I can't really afford an apartment, or, you know? So, I need to make, like, maybe twice what I'm making right now, but, I don't know. I'm not going to get too divulge into money and stuff. But back to the comic, though. I really like my comic. It keeps me sane, even though it's like a crazy comic, and it really just helps me write about how crazy I am and how dorky I am. The page I just finished is a Half-Life 2 reference, so I'm happy about that. I put Gordon Freeman in my comic. Not any spoiler warnings, but he's gonna be in there somewhere. Maybe multiple times. I should make him like be a main character. He should murder the Nevuskian and then become the main character himself. And if you're watching this and don't know what I'm talking about, then go to my site at like theadventuresofme.com and read the comic, and then click the Facebook like, because I added that there, and now I have a fan page for my own comic that after I finished making the like button on my website, I clicked the like button. So yeah, I'm one of those people who likes their own comments. I'll do it too. I love my comments. My comments are better than your comments. Do something. But at any rate, that's really all that's going on in my life. And it turns out I did enjoy this rant, so I will be posting it on YouTube, so you can probably suck on that 2 or 3 times and deal with it. I don't know what game I'm going to put in front of it. I picked up a lot of games from goodoldgames.com, or GOG.com, I mean. And, let's see what I picked up. I picked up a bunch of Space Quest games, all the Gabriel Knight games, because I love those games. I picked up Caesar 3. If you've ever heard of that game, then you're immediately awesome and deserve a medal of some sort. I picked up Arcanum, which is even, like, I borrowed it from my cousin, and even then it was like glitchy, but now, like, I have the version that they made sure ran on your computer, even if you had Windows 7 or Vista, and it's still kind of glitchy anyway, so it's just one of those games. What else did I pick up? I picked up Constructor. That's a strategy game, and kind of interesting. So that'll probably be one of those selections I just said. I should put Gabriel Knight in there, because Gabriel Knight, it's like a good story-driven game. Like, the story itself is really intriguing. Once you can get through that beginning grind of just kind of boring introductions of, hey, here are these people, hey, here's what they're doing, hey, somebody's been murdered, and then it starts getting kind of interesting. But I'll probably post that intro to people getting to know each other and nothing even happening. I'll probably just leave it like completely boring, because the first time I ever played, I had no idea what I was doing. I'm like, god damn it. So anyway, that's enough ranting for me. This has been D. Rod Jenkins, signing off. Bye-bye.